Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Zach. Zach is from Florida in the USA. So let's see what Zach has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Alrighty. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about I just asked you that? I'm sorry.
That's okay, not a problem. So how's your day been so far? It's quite early right now over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock, so it's good. I just woke up, did some coffee, took a quick shower. Nothing too fancy.
Very good. Zach, before we start the game, just tell me where are you from?
I'm from Ocala, Florida. It's a small town, central Florida.
All right. And what's the best part of living over there, in your opinion?
I like it because it's quiet, actually. A lot of people like the city vibe. I kind of care more for the quiet, outdoorsy nature side of it.
And tell me something interesting about your city.
Well, it's not necessarily my city, but actually the one little small town over, they filmed a movie, Jeepers Creepers. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it was filmed right over in Denellen, which is really close to where I'm at.
I see. And what do you do for a living, Zach?
I work for a plasma donation center, so I do vital nursing, phlebotomy, stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
And what's the most interesting thing about your job, in your opinion?
Oh, definitely the people. They definitely keep it very entertaining. The people who come in to donate, you really kind of build a nice rapport with all of them.
Interesting. Very good. Okay, Zach, so welcome to William the Magic Box. I've got here a lovely box full of random. Okay, I'm just gonna play some music just for us to get a bit in the mood before the first question. Ready?
Gotcha. Alrighty, you're good.
Good, let's do it. Okay, ready for the first question?
Go for it.
Let's do it. Just before that, just if there is any question you don't have an answer for, you don't want to answer, always can pick another one, okay?
Okay.
Very chill and relax. Right, let's go for the first question. Very easy. Are you a cat or a dog person? And if you could be an animal, which one would be and why?
Oh, I'm definitely a dog person. I've got a cute little French bulldog.
Oh.
And what was the other part of that question? If I could be any animal?
Yeah, which one would be and why?
Oh, probably a bird. They have such freedom.
Very good. And how old are your dogs?
My dog, he's about 3.5. So he's still a little baby.
He's a male or female?
He's male.
And what's his name?
It's Kai.
Kai. Cool.
Yeah.
Is he around?
No, I think he's inside right now, chilling. They're a heat-sensitive breed. They've got the brachycephalus nose.
Yes.
They're really he's heat-sensitive, so I let him stay inside most of the times, but I'm trying to enjoy this weather while it's still not too hot.
Very good. Let's go for the second question. Hey, Zach, let's get the second question for you. Second question is, what's something not many people know about you?
I have the same birthday as Britney Spears.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. So that's my icebreaker. I usually.
Oh wow, amazing! I love Britney. Who doesn't? My God.
Oh, really, she's iconic.
And which one is your favorite music? Her favorite music?
Ooh, her Blackout album. That whole album was so good.
Oh my God, it's true, so true. Oh my God, you're so right. Got it, actually, I got it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one of my favorites. When she did the anime music video for Break the Ice, that was definitely an iconic move.
And you share the same birthday date and you were born the same date as well? On the same day or not?
Not the same year, just the same day.
Right, so I think she's older than you, or younger.
Yeah, she's older than me. I'm not up there just yet.
And which date is that? Is it August?
December 2nd.
December 2nd, okay, I remember now. Very good. Another question for you. Right, next question for you is, define yourself in a season of the year and why.
Ooh, spring. I think it's really nice. It's kind of like a coming out of its shell. It's not like reclusive. It's representative of growth and youth and all sorts of good stuff. So I like to keep that. I would definitely say spring. Everything starts to flower. Everything looks fresh. It's refreshing to not see everything dead and brown and stuff like that. Everything turns green and vibrant again. I really like it.
Very good. Tell me something. How far are you from Port Canaveral?
I'm a few hours away.
I'm asking that because I used to work for Disney Cruise Line, Disney World, and I was based in Port Canaveral.
Yeah. No, that's not too far. I want to say that's out by Tampa area, isn't it?
Say again? Yeah.
That's out by Tampa, right?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's about 2 hours away. I like where I live because I'm kind of really like the true definition of Central Florida, so I can go anywhere in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Everything's about the same distance away.
I see. How far are you from the seaside?
Depends on which one, but the Atlantic usually takes me about an hour and a half, and the Gulf usually takes about 2 hours, just because the roads aren't really like designed to just shoot straight over. You kind of got to go down and around.
I see. Okay. Another question for you, Zach. Let's do it. Right, another question for you. What did you want to be growing up?
I've always wanted to do something nursing, but growing up, I ended up actually being a manager for a pet place. So it was really nice to do that. So it made me double guess whether I wanted to work with people or with animals.
I see. Good. Another question?
Yeah, you're all set.
Right, before the next question, and what's the most challenging part of living in your city, in your opinion?
The fact that everything's kind of a little bit of a drive. If I want to go anywhere, it takes about 30 minutes, whether it's, there's not a lot of, it's like a drive-through town. A lot of people will only know this town because they have to drive through to get to Gainesville or Orlando or something like that. So it's like, if I want to go anywhere like fun and stuff, I usually have to drive about an hour.
I see. Is your family as well in the same area as you, or not?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. I'm actually staying with my mom right now just because I was in a bad car accident last year, and I'm just kind of getting back to walking and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's not your fault.
How did it happen?
I was driving home on my motorcycle and somebody hit me from behind. So then when they hit me, I hit the ground, and then they didn't stop in enough time, so they actually ran me over. It really messed me up pretty good, actually. I wasn't able to walk. I had a broken, I've got metal in my wrist, my hip, my knee, and my shoulder now, all on my left side.
Oh my gosh, but are you already well recovered or still in the process?
Yep, I should be, they should be clearing me to go back to work actually in a week or two, so I'm very excited.
Oh, very good. Great. Okay, another question for you is, where do you see yourself living when you retire?
I think I want to come back to this area, but I do think that I want to move away for a little bit of my life, a good chunk of it anyways. It's nice because I've lived here pretty much my whole life. I was born in New York though, and then we were just raised down here. So I think I'd love to go up north, see my family for a few years, and then eventually come back down here. I enjoy the warmth. I enjoy the sun on my skin. I don't know. I don't do great with cold, but my family's all up there, so I do want to go up there. I just don't know if I want to stay up there.
So you're born in New York?
Yes.
And how old were you when you moved to Florida?
I was about 3, and then we would go up until I was about 12. We would go up there every year for winter breaks, school vacations, stuff like that.
So you have a lot of good memories over there.
Yeah, no, it was nice. It kind of sucked because we got the worst of both worlds, because it would be extremely hot in Florida, and then we would go up to extreme colds for, up in Albany. So it was like I got the worst of both worlds, and most people travel the opposite. They kind of do our little snowbird travel, but yeah, no. Aside from that, yeah, it was really fun. We would always go sledding, skiing, stuff like that.
Very good. Another question for you, Zach. Right, next question for you is, What three things are you most grateful for?
Oh, most definitely my health, my family, and just my overall outlook. I think that being positive really helps keep you in a good mindset. So it's even when you're in a bad situation, if you think about the positive things, then usually that will definitely help you kind of stay in a better place, and it'll help you get to a better place for sure.
Absolutely, I believe as well. When you are positive, even though when you are going through tough times, the pain's less because you're positive. You want to get out of it in a positive way.
Yes, exactly. And we all learn from pain. That's how we learn our lessons. As a little kid, if you grab something that hurts you, you learn from that. So it's, it doesn't always feel good when it's happening, but if you can look back and learn from it, then that's definitely a great way to think about it.
Very good. Do you have siblings as well?
Yes, I've got a biological brother, a biological sister, and then a stepsister and a stepbrother.
All around in Florida as well?
My siblings are actually, well, they're in Florida, yes, but they're up in Tallahassee area. So my sister, she joined the military and she's stationed out there, and her and my brother kind of like, my step siblings were really, really close. They were like inseparable. So he moved up there with her to teach while she was out there. And then, yeah, my siblings stay around here too, actually.
Very good. Another question for you, Zach. For the next question, tell me, did you always have the support of your family being gay?
Not at first, but they did come around pretty quickly. My siblings, yes. My parents, not as much so. It took them a little while. But it's not just me. My stepbrother is too. So once that kind of happened, I'm pretty obvious about it, obviously. But he wasn't so much. But once he kind of let them know what was going on, it really kind of put it into perspective.
And how old were you when you came out as gay?
Oh, gosh. It was kind of like don't ask, don't tell. But I did tell them when I was around 17.
Cool. Next question for you is, if you could go back in time in one moment in your life, what that would be and why?
That's a difficult one. I think everybody has things that they want to change, but I'd probably just go back and go straight to school outside of like high school. I would have just jumped straight in. I wanted to like take some time and kind of live life, go out and do things, have some fun, see the world a little bit. But I think that it makes it much more difficult to decide. Now that I have all those options, it's kind of like I don't know what I want to go for exactly. Like I said, so that'd probably be what I would go back and change.
Great. Another question for you. Okay, Zach, next question for you is, if you could be a character in a movie, who that would be and why?
Ooh. If I could be like the role or the actual actor?
And the role.
Oh, probably James Bond for sure. He's always doing something bad in a good way. Like he's definitely a very interesting character. I don't know. I used to play one of his games on the PlayStation 2. God knows back when, and I don't know. He's always had an interesting vibe. 007.
And which one is your favorite movie?
Ooh. I don't know if I can really narrow it down to one. I kind of just enjoyed all of them.
Okay, I always like the newest one. Always when it come up a new one, I always get fascinated. Always fascinated.
Yeah, no, that's true. But the thing about that also is like when I was younger, the production grades were obviously not as high tech as they are now. So it's easier to say, yeah, I like this new movie, but it's also as time progresses, things get better on that end.
And I always go like, oh my God, what are they gonna invent it now? What are they gonna do something different? Because they've done a lot. They've done so much already.
I will say we have very creative people in the world, and I like that there's always that possibility of something else coming out.
Yeah, that's for sure. And sometimes when I go like, oh my God, what's adventure he gonna go through now? Because always
yes,
so
exactly.
My God, so many.
Yes, no, that's so true.
Yeah. I enjoyed the show so far, Zach.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's nice to kind of like actually stop and think about, me for a moment in a way. I know that sounds very selfish, but no, usually I'm always worried about doing something else. My anxiety always has me thinking about doing something or going somewhere or doing this, and it's nice to kind of sit back and reflect.
Absolutely. This is the whole point of the show. It's just for you to go, to have the opportunity to go back in your memories, to share your point of views, that's the whole thing of the show.
It's been interesting.
Another one. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me a good memory that you have from New York when you were there on vacation.
Oh, definitely. I don't know if you ever watched the movie Practical Magic, but watching that with my aunt, she passed away when I was a little, about 15 or so, and it's been rough not having her around, but that's like one of my most cherished memories. I could watch that movie all day, every day.
Oh, and what's the movie about?
It's actually about sister witches who, one of them gets hurt, and so she casts a love spell that they'll never fall in love, and it actually comes true. And so it's about a struggle. I don't want to give it all away. One of the girls ends up getting in a dangerous relationship, I'll say, and so they have to take care of that. But it's about, in the end, about finding genuine love and breaking the spell, pretty much. So it's really good. It's so good. It's an older movie, but it is so good.
Right. Next question for you is, what's the most beautiful thing somebody ever done for you?
I'm a believer that it has to be like a big thing. It's the small things, just having a good friend to compliment you, stuff like that. When you enjoy things in the small things, it makes it a lot easier to enjoy things overall instead of just thinking of one good thing. So it's really, I don't know, probably some of my best memories were going with one of my friends to, we got tickets to a band, and we followed them around Florida for a little bit. So we would go out there. So it wasn't just necessarily one thing, but it was definitely a fun month of going around Florida and listening to the concert over and over and over again.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. And which band was that?
It was A Day to Remember. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but it was good. It was them, and then we also saw Dance Gavin Dance with them too, which is a very interesting band. It's kind of like post-hardcore stuff, but they have a very interesting vibe, both of them. They're both unique in that way, and it was like that. And there was Warped Tour, which is like a lot of heavy metal. And well, actually, Warped Tour's got a very wide varieties of music, but we were there for like the heavy metal at the time. We were younger and we loved it.
Amazing. You know what? I'm wondering, your background is a real one or is a fake one from Zoom? Your background?
Oh, the tree? Yeah, no, that's real. Yeah,
oh my God.
It's real.
It looks so beautiful. I was like, oh my God, the very first, until now, I thought it was a background, but I could see the sun like going around. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, no.
That's why I could hear some birds as well, some noise. I said, oh my God, his background is perfect. Come with noise as well.
Yes, no. The backgrounds would get weird if the lights change, and I didn't want that. So no, I just used the real. Yeah, no, it's nice.
I'm so glad you kept it because it's beautiful. You suit very well the sun and the birds as well. So it's beautiful. Great.
Thank you.
I miss Florida now. I want to go back to Disney World.
Yes, no, I know. Well, everything's kind of finally opening back up after the pandemic. So things are kind of starting to get back to somewhat of a normal. So it would be a great time to actually.
Absolutely. Next question. Okay, Zach, from Florida. Next question for you is, what is your idea of a perfect day?
Something with no pressure. I feel like pressure makes people get anxious, nervous, or feel that there's a reason. So probably I'd like to just hang out with people on the first day. It's a lot easier to get to know somebody when they're in their environment instead of putting on like a facade, getting all dressed up and all that kind of stuff to go out to dinner or something like that. So usually just hanging around to like a bonfire, have a drink or two or something like that, but nothing fancy.
I see. And what would be a perfect day for you? Not date, day.
Oh, a day. Oh.
Sorry, my Brazilian accent sometimes play around.
No, you're good. I want to say April 25th because it's not too hot, not too cool. All you need is a light jacket.
I see. And I can use both. I can use both answers. You just answer two questions in one. Good. I'm glad.
So there you go. Perfect. No, that was actually a quote from a movie, Miss Congeniality. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Yes, absolutely. I'm a big fan. Actually, it was the first movie I saw in the cinema back in Brazil.
Oh, wow. Okay. There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, no, it was a very good movie. I loved that movie. But it actually is the perfect time of weather around that time of year in Florida, if you ask me. It's not cold in the mornings, and it's not hot in the evenings.
And are you most of a night or day person?
Oh, nighttime. Since when I'm on a schedule, I'm more of a morning person. I always like religiously wake up at like 6:45, even without an alarm clock. And then I'll go back to bed lately, but if I have stuff to do, I'm always like a morning person. I used to like get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning for work for like years and years and years.
Oh, wow. Cool. Another question for you, Zach. Okay. Right, next question is that a dream you always had?
Not in particular. I think life's kind of changed as I've gone on, and that's the beautiful thing about it, is to kind of like, I don't know. I try not to dream too big because I feel like you get let down when things don't go exactly as planned. So I try to take things in the moment and just enjoy them, get the best out of it. I feel like you get the best out of it when you're not expecting anything. You get surprised.
Yeah, don't put too much expectations as well. Sometimes you can get disappointed when you put too much expectations.
Exactly.
Okay, Zach, let's get another question for you. Right, next question is, if you could have a superpower, what that would be and why?
I feel like everyone wanted to be Mystique growing up, but I personally would just like to be able to fly. I think Mystique is obviously really cool, but being able to fly gives you that freedom. Like I said earlier, it's like being a bird. It's nice to just be able to, like, if you feel like going up and going somewhere, just being able to get up and go somewhere.
And where would you go right now if you could have this power?
Ooh. Most definitely up north to visit my family. I haven't had the opportunity to do that for a few years between work and whatnot. So I would definitely go up. I want to do that. And we never went to Niagara Falls as a kid, and it's right around the corner from where they live. So I'd love to go up there and see that. It's one of the wonders of the world. Eventually, I want to do like out of country traveling. I've only been like inside the country. So
Very good. I visited there actually. The first time I went to Canada, I visited there 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's good. Was it beautiful?
It is beautiful. Oh my God, it's just amazing. It's like breathtaking. And we got like this tour, so we spent a few hours over there. And after that, this tour could take us like in small farms as well. So we could see a little bit around the place. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Oh,
cool. I have 3 questions left for you, okay? Let's do it.
okay.
And actually, when I was in Port Canaveral, I managed to go to see NASA.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one. I like to go to the beach. There's a nude beach that I really enjoy out a little further down on the Atlantic, Palianda or something like that. And you can always see you can see the launches from there.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Naked, yeah?
Yeah, naked.
Amazing. Next question for you is, if I would ask your best friend right now to define yourself in a positive word and a negative word, what they would tell me?
Negative, I would definitely say anxious. I feel like that has a negative connotation to me. And positive, I would just say very accepting. Good
one. I like that. Zach, 2 questions left.
Alrighty, let's get it.
All right. Next question for you is, now is about dating now, okay?
Okay.
What is the worst first date you ever been on?
Ooh, I was definitely catfished. Let's just say that was the last date. Someone used completely different pictures of the person, and I traveled a few hours away to go see them. It was out like in a Tampa area. Yeah, no, and it was really sketchy neighborhood too. So I was already freaked out about that. And then let's just say it wasn't very comfortable at all. So I quickly told them I had to get something from my car and just left. Just felt uncomfortable. I don't know what to say to that.
Oh
yeah,
bad.
the very first time. My thing was too is they talked to me for a long time too, so it was like I felt like I knew who it was, but they were just using somebody else's pictures, and they didn't look anything like them. They weren't even the same race. Yeah, I know. So it was really awkward being led on for that long, and two, putting in all that effort to go spend a whole weekend. I planned out to go out and hang out with them and stuff like that, and it was not what I expected. That's for sure.
Oh, wow. I'm sure you're going to be more aware next time.
Oh, for sure. If you don't have multiple forms of social media, I can't trust it.
You know what? This funny one. Very good. Right. Let's go for the last question. Let's do it.
Ready.
Okay, Zach. Last question for you is, how do you describe a perfect, healthy relationship?
Being comfortable having uncomfortable conversations, being able to accept that somebody's different than you, and just being genuinely happy. Things aren't always going to be perfect, but as long as you and that person work on things together, then I think that that's really the main focus of a relationship, is to be able to be happy with somebody who's different than you, but yet you still enjoy them for that reason.
Very good point. Okay, Zach, it's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the word association game. So I'm going to give away some words, and you just tell me one word that comes to your mind. Okay, quick thinking.
Alrighty. Okay.
Right. Let's start with religion.
Ooh. I want to say like individual. Everyone is different. I don't think that religion's a bad thing. I don't personally have extreme beliefs, but yeah, I don't think that that's a bad thing. I just think it's a very individual basis, and that everyone has their rights to their own opinions.
Okay. How about money?
I feel like most people in America associate that with success.
Okay. Love?
Ooh. Interesting.
Family?
I'd say welcoming.
Life?
What was that, life you said?
Yep, life.
Variety.
Okay. Sex?
Fun.
Politics?
I feel like, especially in America, per se, it's really a big facade.
Okay. Fear?
Scary.
Friendship?
Almost feel like I associate that with the word love.
Okay. Desire?
Passion.
Regrets?
Fear.
Success?
I feel like I'd say happiness.
Okay. Wish?
Regret.
Good
When you're
one.
wishing for something, you usually have regretted something that you didn't do to get it.
Very interesting. Happiness?
Fun.
And if I tell you New York, one word.
I would say beautiful.
And the last one now, Florida.
Wild. For
Good
sure. Yeah, no, you'll see some very interesting things living in Florida, that's for sure.
Right, let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friends for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friends, tell me the most beautiful thing about Zach, and tell me something that he needs to improve on. What do you think your best friend will tell me?
I think she would say I'm a great listener, and to improve on, just to worry about the small things instead of the bigger picture.
Good point. Good point. Right, let's play now, Zach and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question, okay? Okay, Zach, you can ask me a question.
Okay, if you could change the world, what would you change?
Ooh, very good one. I think I would change the way people approach people. You know, the way people, and I would change also the mentality. I would like, if I could have a superpower to touch every human being who had this closed mind, just to open their mind, I think the place would be a better place. I think when you are approachable, I think if you are an approachable person and respect other people, diversity, you know, whatever they are, whatever they feel, whatever they express themselves, you don't need to even to understand, but if you respect, at least, I think it would be a better place. That's for sure. If I could change something in the world, it would be the mentality of some closed-minded people.
For sure. That's a really good answer to that question, actually.
Cool. Thank you very much. Did you have a good time, Zach?
I did. It was interesting, like I said, to just be able to sit back and reflect.
Very good, very good. Thanks for your time. Thanks for being kind and accepting my invitation. And before you go, if you don't mind to share a positive quote or a positive message, something that inspires you in life.
Yeah, I was actually just kind of looking through, because I'm not really like a big quotes person, but I saw one from Walt Whitman that says, keep your face towards the sunshine and the shadows will fall behind you. I think that's very good. Positive outlook on things, and like I said, that's kind of how I try to think about everything, see what good comes from even bad situations. So I think that was a really good one.
Very good, very good. Okay, Zach, thanks so much for the interview, and it was a pleasure. Thank you so much, and I keep in touch.
You're welcome.
Okay? All the best.
Alrighty, you too. Bye-bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.